Hello everyone and welcome back to another Bendy and Ink Machine audio log analysis. Now, it's been a while since I made my last video, and this video came out like for a while now, but it's because I haven't exactly been in the mood or haven't had the time to record, but now I do have the time. So, I haven't seen this one, of course, yet, and this one's of Thomas Connor, another person that we've heard before on the audio logs. I have a feeling that at the end of all these audio logs, there's of course going to be something big revealed. Like, I'm pretty sure that there's going to be Allison and Susie recordings, and there's probably going to be one of Henry, but I don't know who else there is. Can't remember if there was any other characters. But I'm going to turn off my microphone, push play on the video, and I'll do the analysis afterwards. So I'll see you all after this.
So we're looking at quite the job here. Walls come out, pipes go in, dang walls go back in again. It's like banging your head on a rock over and over and over. First time, hurts to heck. 100th time, well, you just don't think much about it. That's what it's like working for Mr. Joey Drew. At first you feel that bad pain in your gut that you're doing something very wrong. But after a time, the dust settles, and Joey's played his cards. You just learn to go with it. A bit of your soul dies with each pipe you put in.
So this one was, in my opinion, a lot shorter than any other recording we've heard before, in which this one doesn't exactly tell that much about a backstory, but Thomas is saying about how life at the studio is, to where there's always a wall being taken down, new pipes being put in for the ink machine, then putting walls back up over it, in which Thomas apparently has been dealing with this for so many years to where he's just gotten used to it, and it feels like, for some reason, one quote that he says, "But after a time when the dust settles, and Joey's played his cards, just learn to go with it." Now here's the part that really interests me, which is this last little part. Bits of you size with each pipe you put in. In which, this one, it's the last line of course, but for some reason it has the biggest meaning to it. Like, is it that as time goes on and working there at Joey Drew Studios, you feel like they can never leave? Because there's always like new pipes being put in all the time, and it's constant. So maybe he feels that he's literally just, his life would be dedicated to working for Joey Drew, even though he feels like they shouldn't. That's just my opinion, but I love the backstory for this game, and I feel bad for a lot of these characters. Like, for example, Susie, she had her voice actor replaced. Because, like, Joey, he really found an interest in Susie, but then replaced her. And with Allison Pendle. So, she's really upset. Wally Franks is always feeling like that he's being bossed around. And he's always saying that he's out of there, but It's just part of his job, in which apparently he works with Thomas Connor, according to the one audio log from Chapter 3, where it was both Thomas and Wally Franks. Henry, he says, like according to Chapter 1, that he spent so much, he's wasted too much time at his old work desk. So everyone literally, they're like a puppet to Joey. They're all like playing, they're all playing a game with Joey, and Joey plays the cards. He's the master behind all this. He's the one pulling the strings. He's the one that controls everything, because since he's the boss. But the thing is that he doesn't exactly show every card in his hand, or he just won't play exactly fair. Since there are, of course, those secrets that he won't show off. And I mean, like, it'd be interesting to like work there and all, but if Joey loves keeping secrets and doesn't play the game right, then it makes people not feel like that they are treated fairly in this establishment. And in my opinion, this place must have been just as bad as Freddy's, to where literally, especially at at the FNAF 1 location, where they're always like, okay, we'll just report him, and we'll just have a missing person report, and the floors will be bleached and clean, and yada yada yada. So yeah, they kind of didn't exactly care about it. The only time that they actually cared about safety, which was like their #1 priority, was during Pizzeria Simulator, to where you literally had to keep the animatronics safe. Well, not exactly keep them safe, but keep your customers safe and want to come back. Because I'm pretty sure you don't want to have them seeing an animatronic head falling off during the middle of a show. So right now, working at a Freddy's location and working at a Bendy and at Joey Drew Studios, they're right now about 50-50, because they both have their highs and they both have their lows. But that's going to be all for this video on this audio log. Tell me what your thoughts are on for the game. And there's still some fan games for FNAF that I still want to play. Like, I want to at least get through Night 5 of the Pocket Horde. Then there's like 2 other games. One of them I seen this morning, in which it looked really cool. I barely seen any sort of like gameplay. But then there was another one that came out, like Project Readjusted 2. And I want to play both games. So the remastered version of the first game. And I want to try playing the second game, in which I've heard that there was like and I seen that there was a Dapper Bowser hat. Who knew? But that's going to be all for this video, and right now things have been getting extremely exciting, and I'm hoping that you're all just as excited as me, and I'll talk to you all later. See ya!